All right, we should be up and running. I'd like to welcome everybody into the Thursday Night Thunder Series here with Renegade Racing. Tonight we're going to hit the high banks of Bristol Motor Speedway. These guys are going to wrap up practice here. And then they'll do some qualifying. Then I think they have like a 5-minute warm-up, and then we'll get to racing. Jeremy Root did not race last week, raced the week before that. He is currently fastest in practice. Ben Ryan, last week's winner, dominated at Rockingham. He's currently second fastest. Jeff Mills, third. Barry. Welcome back, Barry Tollison, to Renegade Racing. Currently fourth fastest. And DJ Kenner, your top 5 in speed so far in this practice session. Of course, this wants to give me fits right now. And for everybody that is in the chat that has not already, right there in the chat, Jim City Goon. Make sure you follow him on YouTube and Twitch. I was going to drop his links in the chat, but my Streamlabs OBS doesn't want to let me put anything in chat right now. Not sure why. Where's Rob? I assume you mean Robert. Yeah, he wasn't feeling too hot last night during the Ruff-Neck race at Indy. So, yeah, he's probably taking the night off, recovering. That's going to wrap up practice here at Bristol, though. Caution laps will not count tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So that's going to be interesting. We do have drivers a lap down at each caution. I'm under the impression, I was told they will be doing wave rounds tonight. They're going to try and keep everybody on the lead lap, keep it more competitive, keep more cars on the lead lap to have a shot there at the end of the race. Take a look at the number 68 of Dylan Holcomb here, newcomer to Renegade. This is his first race tonight. Kind of flip through the field here as they're qualifying. Take a look at some paint schemes. Ryan Hunter and his number 27 machine. Ben Ryan. Jeff Mills. Mike Presley also making his Renegade debut for the season, I believe, tonight. We'll take a look at Mike Presley, the 44. Drives the number 17 over in Ruff-Neck. Glad to see him on the track over here in Renegade. Dougie and his always interesting paint scheme there. '58 getting the win tonight. We will have to see. We will have to see. We'll go ahead and take a look at the race info for tonight. Welcome to the Thursday Night Thunder Series here with Renegade Racing. Tonight we're at Bristol Motor Speedway. Half-mile track. Driving the Super Lates tonight. Going to be a great one. Renegade Racing would like to thank Seibert Productions, owned and operated by Chris Seibert. Contact Seibert Productions for all your video and editing needs. So, little hot. It's a little hot out. It's 90 degrees, 50% humidity, so the track's going to be a little hot and slick tonight. We'll have to see if that plays a role. It's more than likely going to play a role. We'll have to see how big of a role it's going to play. Currently just waiting for the time to expire on the qualifying session. And then I will have the grid information. We will set the grid. Unless it's going to go into that 5-minute warm-up. Things are being operated a little bit different tonight, the way the session's going to go. Still showing to be in the qualifying session. Ben Ryan's going to set the pole, though. Spoiler alert, 67 fast everywhere he goes. Jeremy Root, Jeff Mills, Barry Tolson, Tyler Barnes. Those are your top 5 in speed during that qualifying session. Jimmy Pollen says a lizard. What's up, Jimmy? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all the drivers that have come out tonight to run at Bristol. You know what? We will take our first commercial break. Instead of just having dead air here, we're going to run a commercial, and we'll be right back as these guys get this grid set.
Ruff-Neck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagner Welding. Wagner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road.
And we're back here at Bristol Motor Speedway. These guys do, in fact, have a 5-minute warm-up. So the grid has been set. Once it is available, we will show it. SDK doesn't want to give me that information until this practice session is over. So we will sit here together and watch these guys turn laps for 5 minutes. See if there's anything we need to go over tonight. Tonight's race is a 100-lap feature. They have one fast repair. Fuel should not be an issue. I guess that just depends on how many cautions we have, but should not be an issue. As stated earlier, caution laps will not count tonight. Any cars that are a lap down, I am told, will be getting the wave around to get a lap back. Try to keep everybody on the lead lap and keep the race as fun and competitive as possible. I'd like to give a special shout out to James Wagner's Welding. Everything he does on the Ruff-Neck side. Appreciate him. I know he's watching tonight, watching Dougie race. So shout out to him and everything he does on Ruff-Neck. Speaking of, we'll discuss that for a second. If you're looking for a place to race on Mondays or Wednesdays, come check out Ruff-Neck Racing. On Mondays, we have the Super Speedway Series. We change tracks and cars every Monday. That starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday, we have our popular truck series. We fielded 30 trucks at Indy last night. Had a really great race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. That was a lot of fun. Shout out to all the drivers for that. Same time on Wednesday, 7 p.m. And then if you're a short track fan, if you like the super lates and stuff like that, Renegade Racing would be a good home for you. Race on Thursdays at 7 p.m. The leagues basically mirror one another. The rules are all the same, so you don't have to worry about a different set of rules or anything like that. You got 3 different styles of racing, 3 different nights of the week. And we've seen a lot of new drivers come in. We've seen a lot of fast drivers come in. So the talent level's only increasing at Ruff-Neck and Renegade. Flip through the field a little bit here. Last week's winner, Ben Ryan, in that 67, led every lap at Rockingham. He will be your pole sitter in this race tonight. Can he do it again? Sam Lucier, And that 5 Valvoline. The Moose is loose. We'll see if he can. Ooh. Hopefully we don't see a lot of that during the feature. Nothing he could do there. He was just checking up to avoid the 44. We'll see if the Moose can turn loose in the feature race. Ryan Hunter, the 27 machine. One of the admins here, also an admin over in Ruff-Neck. Appreciate him and everything he does on both sides. Tyler Barnes, he's been a race winner this season. I know that 30 would like to get into victory lane also. Good to see him out on the track. Alex LaFlame and his 94. About 10 seconds left in this. You jinxed it. I did, Viper. It's the broadcaster curse. I'm telling you. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. What's up, Adam? Yeah, we wish you were here too, bud. Always love seeing that 77 out on the track. That's going to wrap up this warm-up session. So we're going to get this grid set and go racing here at Bristol. Take a look at the starting grid here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. Ben Ryan is going to lead on the green, firing off first in that number 67 machine. Jeremy Root starting to his outside in the number 62. Jeff Mills is going to start third. Barry Tollison, welcome back, starting fourth. Tyler Barnes starting fifth. James Dougie Wagner in sixth. Alex LaFlame, seventh. DJ Kenner, eighth. Eric Copperthorne, ninth. Ryan Hunter, 10th. Newcomer Dylan Holcomb, 11th. Johnny Hurst, 12th. Mike Presley in his Renegade debut, 13th. Sam Lucier, 14th. Brian Tiffany, 15th. And Liam Beebe will round out the field starting in 16th tonight. "100 laps of action at Bristol Motor Speedway. I've witnessed several races here at Bristol. It's always an entertaining track. I've always had fun there, so it'll be fun for see what these guys do tonight. If you missed the pre-race earlier, the race information, it is 90 degrees out. It is a toasty one out. The track is hot and slick. The drivers wanted it that way. They got what they wanted. So let's see what they do. Can we keep it clean? Can we keep it green? Or will we have a lot of tore up race cars here in Bristol tonight? Time will tell. Lights are off on the pace car. It's going to dip off next time by, and we're going to go green flag racing. I have no idea what's going to happen here. I'm just as excited as some of you out there watching. This is going to be an interesting race. Green flag's going to wave. We're racing here at Bristol. Thursday Night Thunder Series presented by Renegade Racing and Seibert Productions. That 62 is getting a good run on that high line, but the 67 of Ben Ryan's going to hold strong on the bottom. See the 28 of Barry Tollison brush the wall a little bit there. And this camera's going to be... And somebody just died. I just heard him hit the wall. See what happens here. Riding with the 28 of Tollison. And that's what's going to do it. It's going to be the 28 and the 62. Slight contact. The 89 has nowhere to go, and then everybody behind that gets collected and destroyed. Unfortunately, the 98 of Copperthorn had nowhere to go. You see here, riding with the 27 of Ryan Hunter. Let's see if he gets collected also. He does. So that's going to bring out the first caution of the night, and that's going to collect quite a few cars. That 98 will probably have to, that's going to be a lot of fast repairs used right off the rip here at Bristol. So early contact between the 28 and the 62. Everyone behind them had nowhere to go. That's going to be your first caution tonight. These guys are going to get lined back up here. You see the 28 of Tollison still in his pit. The 62 of Root still in his pit. So early trouble here at Bristol. That changes the way a lot of these guys are going to run the rest of this race. Not having that fast repair in your pocket. You're going to have to be very passive, very conservative with what you do here. Not to mention, if you went in and used that fast repair and took that set of tires, you have no tires for the rest of the race. So it's definitely going to change of a lot of drivers' approach here. Pace car is going to dip off. We're going to go back racing here at Bristol. Lap 3 coming to lap 4 of 100 here at Bristol Motor Speedway. My ticker is going crazy because it doesn't know what to do with caution laps not counting. Lap 3 of 100 coming to 4. Looks like we've gotten a little single filed out here at the front of the field. Let's go towards the back here. Looking at the 58 of Hurst, looking to the outside. The 32 of Kenner. '62 of Root back out on the track. Tollison back out on the track also. But there's the leader, Ben Ryan, looking to put him a lap down. Hollison's already a lap down. Ben Ryan's looking to put him another. Back here with the 30 of James Wagner, currently sitting fourth. Tyler Barnes riding in third. Jeff Mills in second. Ben Ryan riding in first currently. Liam Beebe up 11 spots from where he started after that early caution, currently riding fifth. Newcomer Dylan Holcomb up 5 spots from where he started, riding sixth. The Moose is up 7 spots, riding seventh. Back out front, though, with the leader, Ben Ryan, as we come to lap 10 of 100. Early caution, but it appears these guys have got it figured out. We are single filed out. We're going to dig through the cameras here, see if we can find any battles taking place. See, Jeff Mills keeping Ben Ryan in close. That's not something we saw last week. The 67 was able to get out front and put some distance between him and the rest of the field at Rockingham, Jeff Mills says, not at Bristol. Tyler Barnes riding back in third. James Wagner still in fourth. Liam Beebe still rounding out your top five. And we are searching for battles, and we have found what SDK says is the battle right now, and it's the battle for the lead between that 89 of Jeff Mills and that 67 of Ben Ryan. Mills keeping good pace with the 67, not letting that 67 get away from him. As we flip back, we'll go back to the 44 of Mike Presley, the 94 of Alex LaFlame looking to the inside, 27 of Ryan Hunter looking to the outside of that 94 of Alex LaFlame. LaFlame able to clear low. We will get single filed back out here. '27 looks to the inside of the 94 of LaFlame. 94 with that drive off of that high line, though, able to hold the 27 at bay for now. Eric Copperthorne caught up in an early one. He's down 4 spots from where he started, currently sitting 13th. Probably playing it safe at this point if he had to burn that fast repair. Brian Tiffany in the 35. Jeremy Root, early trouble, was fast in practice. I'm showing, though, that Root was able to stay on the lead lap. Tollison was not so lucky. Tollison did go a lap down. But as you see, the 28 has been able to stay out in front of our leader, Ben Ryan, to keep it at just a single lap down. So you got to expect the 28's going to do everything he can to keep that 67 behind him. The caution flies. Tollison will have his lap back. He can make his charge to the front. Go check in with our friendly Moose, Sam Lucier, currently running 7th, up 7 spots from where he started the race. Dylan Holcomb, though, been impressive so far, inside the top 10, currently running 6th. He's up 5 spots from where he started. Your biggest mover at the moment, though, it's Liam Beebe in that 83 machine. Up 11 spots from where he started the race. Able to take advantage of that early caution. And now holding his own out here in the top 5. Back out front with Ben Ryan. Take a look at the 28 of Tollison also. This is Ben Ryan trying to put Tollison 2 laps down. Tollison doing everything he can to stay 1 lap down. But that 67 of Ben Ryan is closing that gap. He's creeping up on the 28 of Tollison and putting a little distance between himself and that 89 of Jeff Mills. Go on board here with your current leader, the 67 of Ben Ryan. Watch him wheel this thing, trying to run that 28 of Barry Tollison down. We'll flip through the cameras once again, riding with the 94 of Alex LaFlame. The 27 of Ryan Hunter, who's currently sitting, I believe, maybe right where he started. Not showing he's up or down. Mike Presley, though, the 44, up 4 spots from where he started, currently sitting 9th inside that top 10. I stepped away. What's happened? We had an early caution on lap 2 that wiped out the couple of cars in the back. Tollison is fighting to stay just 1 lap down. As you see here, the 28 is currently 1 lap down, but the 67 is looking to put him 2. Jeff Mills in the 89 holding strong in 2nd. Tyler Barnes in that 1 machine currently sitting 3rd. James Wagoner gaining ground on the 1 of Tyler Barnes, looking on the high line, looking to make something work. Liam Beebe rounds out your top 5 currently. We have a race going on back here for 9th and 10th. 8th and 9th, I'm sorry. We've got Presley and the Moose battling it out. The 44 looks like he will clear Lucier. Back out front, though, the 67 still trying to get to that 28. You see the 58 of Hurst up the track a little bit there. That's going to trap Hurst 1 lap down. Ben Ryan looks to the inside of him. 58 might have made slight contact with the wall, which slowed him up. I didn't see, but I'm pretty sure he got caught up in that early wreck also, so he's probably still got some damage to that car. Maybe elected not to use the fast repair. And it's obviously too much. The 58 has decided to hit pit road. Johnny Hurst, the first one to come down pit lane under green, lap 42 of 100 here at Bristol. What's up, Audie? '62 of Root, looking to make a move on that 27 of Ryan Hunter. '62 of Root was fast in practice, got caught up in that early caution, damaged his car pretty good. He has recovered. He is back up to 10th. Oh, contact. 44, the 62, and the 27, it appears. Riding with the 62 of Root, the 27 and the 44 will make contact. We will rewind it here. We'll just have to see here. You see the 27 riding about the middle groove, the 44 on that low line. As they come out of those turns, the 27 is going to go up the track a little bit to his lane. The 44 looks to me like the 44 maybe comes up a little too high, tries to clear himself in front of the 27. That's what I see. You see the 27 as he exits, he does go up the track, up towards the wall like he's supposed to. So everybody's going to come down pit road. Lap 47, I imagine some of them are probably going to go ahead and use that set of tires they have behind the wall. Anybody that had damage from that first caution are probably trying to get some more of that fixed if they have not elected to use their fast repair. So almost halfway here at Bristol. One early caution, then a long green flag run there. And our second caution. Everybody's going to pit, probably take their tires, get lined back up here, finish off the second half of the race. We will see here. Ben Ryan able to beat everyone off pit road. Good to see Copperthorne damaged early. Back up 7 spots from where he started. Currently sitting second. Tyler Barnes riding third. Jeff Mills fourth. Brian Tiffany will be your starting, your top 5 on this restart, I should say. As stated, caution laps do not count here at Bristol tonight. They're giving guys laps back. So if that is correct, I'm still showing that Tollison is a lap down. I'm showing Hurst to be 5 laps down. Hurst may have... Nope, he is on the track. I didn't know if he elected to park it. Green flag's going to wave, though. Lap 46, maybe, if this resets, of 100. Lap 47 of 100. Ben Ryan's going to fire off. Eric Copperthorne goes high. The 1 of Tyler Barnes and the 89 of Jeff Mills able to clear him low. The 98 just maybe riding back. I'm not sure if he just had a bad restart there, but 2 cars able to take advantage of that and dip to his inside. Now the 32 of DJ Kenner is going to look to the inside of the 98 of Eric Copperthorne. Able to clear and take 4th away from Copperthorne. 1 of Tyler Barnes looking to make it a race up here with this 67 of Ben Ryan, who's been dominant 2 weeks in a row. Dominant Rockingham. Tyler Barnes looking to the inside. Will take the lead as the caution flies on lap 49. So we will have to locate this. I see the 30 in the wall, so we'll have to find out how he got there. It's like the 27 of Hunter just accidentally tags the wall there. His car bounces off. Watch it one more time here. The 27 bounces off the wall, comes down a little bit, collects the 30. So that slight contact shot the 27 down the track into the 30. So what we're going to do while these guys are pacing, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Ruff-Neck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagner Welding. Wagner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road.
Back live here at Bristol Motor Speedway, the Thursday Night Thunder Series with Renegade Racing. Third caution here tonight at Bristol. We have hit that halfway point in this race. Lights are off on the pace car. It's going to dip off this time by, and we're going to go back racing. Riding above the field here, we are live in the James Wagoner's Welding Blimp, watching above as these guys get ready to go back green flag racing here. Pace car is going to dip off. 67 is going to fire off. Back green flag racing to 89 of Jeff Mills, looking to the inside of that one of Tyler Barnes. 32 of DJ Kenner trying to enter his name into the mix here in this top three. Barnes able to hold strong on the high line. They're going to get single filed back out here. 67 of Ben Ryan, your leader. The 89 of Jeff Mills. The one of Tyler Barnes. The 32 of DJ Kenner. And the 98 of Copperthorne. But look out. Here comes pressure from newcomer Dylan Holcomb. Looking to the inside. Thinks better of it. Gets out of it a little bit. You know the saying, cautions breed cautions. But we don't want that here tonight. We want to see green. We want to see clean. Can they keep it that way? 68 looking to get around the 98 of Copperthorne, being very patient. Up in front of that, the 62 of Jeremy Root looking to get to the inside of Brian Tiffany. Yellow flag is going to wave. I shouldn't have said anything about cautions breeding cautions. Broadcaster curse. Unfortunately, it looks like the 5 of Sam the Moose Lucier was caught up in this one. Take a look at, whoa, okay, let's see. So I know Lucier was involved. Back it up one more card just so we can, there it was. It's like the 30 and the 94 of LaFlame, and unfortunately the 5 had nowhere to go. The 28 had nowhere to go. The 44 had nowhere to go. So that 28 of Tollison just cannot catch a break tonight. Fourth caution here at Bristol. Pace laps do not count tonight. So we'll have to see. Pretty sure everybody is on the lead lap except for Hurst. See the field recycling here. We'll get lined back up here at Bristol and we'll try it again. We go again. Ben Ryan, though, another impressive run. Been dominant here tonight. Was dominant last week at Rockingham. Jeff Mills, that 89 machine. Tyler Barnes. DJ Kenner. They're going to get double filed back up here. Lights are off on the pace car, so we're getting ready to go back racing here at Bristol. Pace car is going to dip off. Green flag is going to wave. The 67 of Ryan's going to fire off. Jeff Mills looking to make it a race on that high side. Not able to clear the 67 of Ryan. Tyler Barnes going to fall back into third and follow that 89. And the 89 or the 1 get to that 67 and make the pass. That's going to be the question. Flip through the cameras here, see if we can find some action. 62 of Root, the 98 of Copperthorn here. .30 looks like he's got a decently clean race car. Maybe he popped his fast repair on that last one. Or maybe just had slight nose damage. Maybe it wasn't that bad. Jeff Mills, though, looking to give the 67 a run for his money. Could we see a new leader here at Bristol? The 89 doing everything he can to get to that inside of Ryan and complete the pass. 67 holding strong, though, up on that top line. The one of Tyler Barnes just sitting back and watching this take place. 67 of Ryan making that high line work, able to hold the 89 of Mills off. The 89 is going to look to clear the 67 of Ryan, and he will do so. We have a new leader here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Jeff Mills, Tyler Barnes also looking to the inside of Ben Ryan. Ryan trying to hold Barnes off on that outside. Jeff Mills looking to put some distance between himself and Ryan and Barnes. Barnes fighting hard on the low line, doing everything he can to clear that 67. Ben Ryan's not going to just let it go, though. Hard battle here between the 67 and the 1. Good, clean racing here. These guys are being respectful of one another, but they are racing each other hard. DJ Kenner in that 32, the 62 of Jeremy Root back up in the mix himself after early trouble. Dylan Holcomb, newcomer, back in 6th. Jeff Mills, though, able to take the lead from Ben Ryan. Ben Ryan able to hold on to 2nd, able to hold off that one machine of Tyler Barnes. Jeff Mills is your leader. 67 coming to 68 of 100. Ben Ryan was dominant early, but not sure if somebody took tires and somebody didn't, or that'll be a question for the driver's interview if we get to talk to these guys at the end of the race. Jeff Mills is going to come out of turn 4, hit that front stretch, take us to lap 70 of 100. Ben Ryan riding 2nd, Tyler Barnes riding 3rd, DJ Kenner in that 32 machine up 4 spots from where he started, riding 4th. Jeremy Root down 3 spots from where he started, currently sitting 5th. Dylan Holcomb up 5 spots, riding 6th. 83 of BB up 9 spots from where he started, sitting 7th. Back out front, though, lap 72 of 100. New leader here tonight at Bristol, Jeff Mills, able to get past Ben Ryan and able to put a little separation between him and 2nd place Ben Ryan. We see the 32 drive it in there, trying to get to the 1 of Tyler Barnes. .67 of Root, currently sitting 5th. He's going to get to the bumper of the 32. I thought maybe he was going to throw it down low and try to do something, but decides to hold off. Still 26 laps to go here at Bristol. Anything can happen. Mills trying to extend that lead over Ryan. We will search through our cameras and see if we can find a battle going on anywhere throughout the field. We're looking at 3rd through 5th there. Tyler Barnes in the 1, the 32 of Kenner. These are the cars that are probably the closest within each other. Looking to advance a position. We'll go back here to the 30 of Wagner and the 35 of Brian Tiffany. Tiffany trying to get around the 30 machine and take 8th place away from James Wagner. Back out front, though, Jeff Mills coming up on traffic. He's got the 44 of Presley and the 27 of Hunter in front of him. Will this be an issue getting past this lap traffic? Will that provide the 67 of Ryan enough time to get up and close that gap between him and Mills? Like the 44 does get the 20. Oh, the 27 gets into the wall. That's going to bring out the caution. The 27 is going to tag the wall, come down a little bit with the 67 of Ryan. Take a look here, riding with the 27 of Ryan. We'll just go full speed here. Saw the sparks. The 27 is going to tap the wall. The 67 is going to give him another shot in the left rear and send the 27 around and bring the caution out. So we're going to watch the 67 here and see if that car lifts up off the ground. Did the 67 elect to save a set of tires? As you see, that 67 is going to lift off the ground. He had a set of tires behind the wall. So that changes everything here. Inside of 25 to go at Bristol. '67 of Ryan. He's going to have a lot of cars to get through, but he will be on those fresh feel goods, so that's going to make things very interesting right here. Anybody in the chat, if you're pulling for anybody, feel free to shout somebody out in the chat. Let me know who's going to win this race. Ben Ryan dominated the first half. Jeff Mills able to take the lead late. But as we saw, the 67 went down pit lane and took a set of tires. Liam Beebe says pulling for me. Kids nowadays, there's no way I'd be able to type in a broadcast and race at the same time. We're pretty sure Liam's like a conjoined twin. Hopefully that doesn't get me canceled. Liam has 4 arms. Shout out to all the Canadian drivers in the field. We've got 4 Canadians in the field tonight. Jeff Mills, Alex LaFlame, Ben Ryan, and Sam Lucier. Robert Warren's up there in the points, not with us tonight. Wasn't feeling too well yesterday. Has probably elected to sit this one out, take a breather. Green flag waves. 18 laps to go here at Bristol. Jeff Mills leads them to green as we see some scrambling back here towards the back of the field. The 67 on those fresh tires is going to look to get to the front as fast as possible. As you can see, those tires do make a difference. Back out front with the leader, the 89 of Jeff Mills, though. Going to do everything he can to hold off The one of Tyler Barnes, newcomer Dylan Holcomb, up 8 spots from where he started, currently sitting in a podium position here with 16 coming to 15 laps to go. But as you see, 67 trying to make his way through traffic. Gonna have to rip that high line to get around these cars on those fresh tires. It is Bristol. Nothing's going to be handed to you. You got to earn it. And he's trying everything he can. Looking low on the 62. Looking low on the 94. Ben Ryan is on the move, trying to track down the 89 of Jeff Mills. 67 saved that set of tires. Got a late caution. Will that play into his favor? And you can't help but wonder, is the 89 looking in the rear view or looking at the relative and seeing that 67 getting closer and closer as these laps tick away? Ben Ryan now made his way through the field. He is currently sitting P3. This is where the battle is going to be. The 67 of Ryan, the 1 of Barnes, the 89 of Mills, the 67 of Ryan looking to the inside of Barnes. Barnes trying to pinch him down a little bit. No contact. 67 looking to the inside again of that 1 of Tyler Barnes. Door to door now as they enter 3. Roll through 4, coming down the front stretch. 8 laps to go here at Bristol Motor Speedway. The 67 of Ryan able to clear the 1 of Tyler Barnes, looking to get to that 89 of Jeff Mills. Does the 89 have enough tire to hold the 67 off? It's going to be tough. Knowing that the 67 just got those fresh tires, it's going to be a hell of a job to hold off that 67 on those older tires. 67 of Ryan is there. He's looking to the inside. The 89 of Mills tags the wall. That's going to give the 67 of Ryan the lead. He will cross the stripe. 5 laps to go here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Thursday Night Thunder Series with Renegade Racing. Sponsored by Seibert Productions. It's been a good one here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Ben Ryan takes tires late, able to maneuver his way through the field, takes the lead back from the 89 of Jeff Mills, and Ben Ryan has checked out on those fresh field goods. The battle. You see the 94 of LaFlame, the 32 of DJ Kenner. Kenner looking to the inside of LaFlame. The car in front, Dylan Holcomb, blinks there for a second. Comes back, no accidents. So that's good to see. The 94 trying to get to Holcomb. The 32 of Kenner. 2 laps to go here at Bristol. We're going to jump back out front. White flag is going to wave here at Bristol Motor Speedway in the Thursday Night Thunder Series. Ben Ryan saved that set of tires. That was his saving grace at the end of the race. Ben Ryan does it again. Bristol Motor Speedway, your winner tonight. The 67 of Ben Ryan. Jeff Mills comes home second. The 1 of Tyler Barnes is going to bring home a podium. Jeremy Root able to recover from early trouble. Finishes 4th, and Dylan Holcomb finishes 5th. See the 67 of Ryan burning it down. He had to earn it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He had that set of tires behind the wall. Got the late caution that he needed and was able to carve his way through the field and bring home the win here at Bristol Motor Speedway. We are going to get some drivers lined up for some post-race interviews. Your race results here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Ben Ryan does it again 2 weeks in a row. Ben Ryan, your winner here tonight at Bristol. Jeff Mills brings home second. Tyler Barnes will bring home third. Jeremy Root fourth. Newcomer Dylan Holcomb impresses with a top 5 finish here at Bristol. Alex LaFlame finishes 6th. DJ Kenner 7th. Brian Tiffany 8th. Liam Beebe 9th. Eric Copperthorne 10th. James Wagner 11th. Ryan Hunter 12th. Mike Presley 13th. Sam Lucier 14th. Barry Tolson 15th. And Johnny Hurst 16th. And for some reason, my Discord is not in. There we go. And before we do these driver interviews, as we stated earlier, big shout out to James Wagner Welding and everything he does for Ruff-Neck Racing. Been going for 7 seasons, going on 8. And we couldn't do it without him. So want to thank him and want to give him a special happy early birthday. Tomorrow is James Wagner's birthday. So happy birthday to Uncle Jamie. And thanks again for everything he does for Ruff-Neck Racing and just everybody in general. Just an all-around great guy. Give you the shirt off his back. So shout out to him. Much love to Uncle Jamie, everything he does. Let's get some drivers in here for some driver interviews, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to run a commercial while I pull some people in.
Ruff-Neck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagner Welding. Wagner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road.
All right, we are back here at Bristol Motor Speedway getting ready to pull some guys in for some driver interviews. Tyler Barnes is Tim up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy? Tyler may have stepped away. Tyler, you got a copy, bud?
Yes, sir.
Hell of a run tonight, Tyler. That's another podium for you. Came home third tonight. Tell us a little bit about the race. It was hot and slick tonight. How did the car handle?
Yeah, she was definitely on the loose side, man. I tried to pace myself this race and ended up roasting the tires at the end anyway. Congratulations to Ben on his win, but them fresh tires was everything.
Yeah, we saw that late caution, and, I was asking myself up in the booth, we were talking about it in the broadcast. We saw Jeff Mills go to the inside, and I thought you were going to go too and get around Ben there, and I kept wondering, does he have a set of tires behind the wall? The caution flew, and we watched as he went down and took those 4 fresh feel goods. Did you know he was coming?
Oh, I knew he was coming. He stayed out that first pit around, and I figured he had something up his sleeve late. I was just hoping that we weren't going to get a caution, and then we ended up getting it. I knew he was going down pit road. But I was just hoping that the field would hold him up, but he got through the field pretty fast.
Well, he did, but you did a hell of a job yourself, Tyler. Well, like I said, once again, another podium finish. Came home third tonight. Do you like the hot, slicker tracks, or do you like the cooler temps with a little more grip? As a driver, what do you like to see when you show up to the racetrack?
I like that hot and slick. I like having to fight the car.
Well,
and it being on edge.
You got it tonight, and, it's up to you guys. We put it in y'all's hands how you want to see the track. You guys voted hot and slick. You got hot and slick, and you were able to bring home a podium. Congratulations on that. Any sponsors or shout-outs you want to give? The floor is yours, my friend.
No, sir. Just a shout-out to y'all for making this thing happen. Y'all up in the booth and behind the scenes, everything y'all do. I appreciate that, and my fiance and my Lord and Savior, that's it.
Well, we appreciate you being here racing with us on the Ruff-Neck side and here on the Renegade side. Congratulations again on that podium. That's probably going to help you a lot in the points, and we hope to see you next week. I think we're at Myrtle Beach.
Yes, sir. I'll be there.
Well, we'll see you at the beach, buddy. You have a good night.
Yes, Yes, sir. Y'all too. God bless.
That was your third place finisher tonight, Tyler Barnes. We are going to look here. Jeff Mills, Tim up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Hell of a run tonight, Jeff. Able to take the lead from Ben there. About 60 laps in, able to take the lead. Did you know that he had a set of tires behind the wall?
I did, and I was real worried about when that last caution was going to come out and when he was going to be able to put those on.
You know, we were talking about it in the booth. It was just the luckiest timing ever for that caution to come out. Did you have anything for him? Even do you think you had something for him, like on the long run, if you guys were on the same tires, or was he just able to hold everybody off tonight? Well, what did you see out there?
If it would have went green from halfway, if we both got tires then, I don't think I would have had anything in the long run. If there was a couple quickie yellows, I would have maybe tried something, but I don't think I had anything for him.
Well, you were still fast, my friend. You rode up front all night, able to come home second. How did the car feel on the hot and slick track? I know previous races, it's been a little bit cooler, a little more grippier. The drivers wanted a hot, slicker track tonight. Does that play into your driving style? Obviously it does. You come home second. Is that something that you want to see going forward?
I like it. It does throw a little, little wrench in the game. You got to drive a little more, a little easier on throttle, especially in the super. So I like it. I like it being a little more slick than just all gripped up and everybody's just wide open. Especially somewhere here like Bristol.
Gotcha. Well, next week we're heading to the coast. We're headed to Myrtle Beach. Are we going to see it next week? And what are your thoughts on what you've got for the guys over at that track if you get to run it?
I'm looking forward to Myrtle Beach. I like running there, so I hope I can be up front in that one too.
Well, maybe we'll be interviewing you again next Thursday, my friend. Congrats again on that second place finish. Any sponsors or shout outs you want to give? I'll give the mic over to you. You have at it.
I'd like to thank you guys for streaming it and everything, and everybody in the league, the drivers for the clean racing. Got to thank Rob for getting me in here. Outlier. That's about it.
Well, we appreciate you. It's been a privilege to have you here. You're fast. You're a clean racer. Happy to have you here. Look forward to interviewing you again. I'm sure we will, and we'll see you next week at Myrtle Beach, bud.
All right, thanks. Have a good one.
Yep, you too. That was second place finisher tonight, the 89 of Jeff Mills. So your top three tonight, two of them are Canadian. We're going to bring in race winner Ben Ryan. Ben, it's Tim up in the booth. You got a copy, brother?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Man, you did it again. It played into your hands. You had that set of tires there when that late caution flew. I mean, obviously you were banking on it because the tires were still there. Could that not have played out any more perfect for you?
I mean, I would have liked the caution to come out probably a couple laps before that, and I also would have liked it not to be me that was in it. But besides that, I mean, it worked out pretty good. I had the tires there. I still had my fast repair, so I was able to use that for any damage that might have happened there. And then I had to be kind of patient getting back to the front, but I was able to make it happen.
Yeah, we saw you having to battle through traffic there on those fresh field goods. It was significantly more fast than the rest of the field, but you did it the respectful way. You carved your way through, made your way back up to the front, and did what you continue to do, which is dominate here as of late. We head to Myrtle Beach next week. What are your thoughts on that track and where you stand in the field next week?
Yeah, I mean, Myrtle Beach is definitely it's way different than Bristol, obviously. If it's still going to be 100 laps, it's still going to be no counted caution, so it's going to be 100 green flag laps. That means at some point you're going to have to run at least 50 laps on a set of tires, and at Myrtle Beach, that's going to be a challenge compared to at Bristol.
Right. I don't even think I own the track, so I'll have to buy it just to broadcast you guys there. But Ben, man, you continue to impress on Ruff-Neck over here in Renegade. You've been a pleasure to have. I'll give you the floor. Any shout out sponsors you've got? Go right ahead.
I don't have any in particular that I'd like to say. I'd just like to say this is a great group of guys. Like, I got into a little bit of a thing last night, and the guy wasn't even driving, and he messaged me and he apologized for it. So there's just a lot of good guys here. They run clean, they run hard. But when you get into a battle with the guys, they're usually pretty understanding as long as you can work it out there. And then James Wagner Welding, of course, for putting on this whole deal, and then Johnny, you, Liam, Sam for doing all the background stuff. It's just so much work, and I know they don't get enough thanks for it.
Well, we appreciate that. And as I stated, you've been a pleasure to have on both sides. We appreciate you, appreciate the speed and the knowledge that you bring. Guys can learn a lot just by watching the replays and watching how you wheel the car. So shout out to you and what you bring to both leagues. And congrats again on another dominant victory, Ben.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks a lot for having me, and hopefully we'll see you next week at Myrtle Beach.
Yes, sir. We'll see you there.
Have a great night.
You too. That was your winner 2 weeks in a row. 67 of Ben Ryan, able to bring it home at Bristol Motor Speedway. We are going to wrap things up here from Bristol. It's been a great one. Renegade Racing, the Thursday Night Thunder Series. You can't go wrong. Super late models, door-to-door action. Couple of cautions tonight, but the guys did a great job getting everything straightened back out. Shout out to all the drivers. Shout out to all the viewers that came out tonight. We appreciate you guys in the chat hanging out and listening to me ramble and attempt to sound like I know what I'm talking about. As I'm trying to get something going here. All right. Yep, congrats to everybody tonight. Congrats to Ben Ryan on another impressive win. Jeff Mills for bringing home second. Tyler Barnes bringing home third. It's been a blast up here in the booth. Next week, though, we head to the coast. We're going to Myrtle Beach for more short track action. We hope to see you all there. Have a great weekend. We'll see you at the track next time.